So I think the specific someone um, I keep thinking about and talking about occasionally, I think I'm having a one-sided conversation with them. Not really a conversation, just really me texting and then not responding. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Um, I'm only a little suspicious because one, I've been making these videos for a while, and there's other traces of me talking with this person throughout my digital footprint. And we live in a world of AI and deepfakes, so there's a possibility this could be a fake account. And I say that because one letter is off, um, unless they just go by technically another pronunciation of their name, which technically isn't another pronunciation, but it can be. Just depends on your way of perceiving the name, I guess. Um, Granted, it does change the ending. It does change the way the name sounds at the end. So yeah, but I mean, I knew this was going to be the case. Once I realized that I'm never going to get a response, and that's fine. But I'm going to keep trying. But I'm going to make this game, release it, put everything I can and want to do in it, and keep going and going and going and keep trying to talk to this person. And eventually she'll respond. I think the biggest thing now is just I want to understand what's going on in their life to cause them to not want to respond, but or not, maybe not to not want to, because for all I know, maybe they want to, they just don't know what to say. Um, but what's causing them to not respond and yet still look at the messages? It could be me, could be them, could be both, could be neither. I don't know. For all I know, maybe she watches these and is simply waiting for me to actually achieve something and be better than I am, and then she'll talk to me. And that's fine. That's understand. It's smart strategically, at least. Wait for the person that you know that likes you a lot to. I mean, essentially just gain money and then walk back into their life, whether if it's through a digital road or a literal road or a literal road. But it makes sense. It's understandable. Nothing wrong with it. And in this case, I know I wouldn't treat them any differently because of it. It makes sense. It's completely understandable if that's the case. You know, someone could see it as not worth the risk, not worth the risk getting with someone that doesn't have anything, and they have their life somewhat together. But they could see it as worth the risk if the other person has more than what they have, or they're on the trajectory to having more than what they have. So okay, I can risk my um I guess mental stability, finances, I don't know. Um and reestablish contact with this person, you know? But on the upside, from the last time we spoke, which was technically like the first week of us meeting and speaking, um, they know how I feel about them, so that's good. I mean, one side is clear, somewhat, but yeah. Plus, we're both young, and the world isn't ending yet, so we're good. We have time. I want to achieve a lot of things, and despite the fact that I technically don't know much about her, at least as much as I want to know. And I don't even know if she even remotely views me in any way beyond acquaintances. It would be nice to have someone like her along for the ride, in a sense. I think she's very similar to me, but better. Granted, I don't know much about her, but I know enough and hints of enough to see that we'd get along. We'd want to understand each other, to understand the quirks of each other's brand of humanity. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I know that I can't just do nothing. So I have to do what I can. And with time and patience, things will work out. I'm not going to die anytime soon. I doubt she's going to die anytime soon. So, and luckily I use pretty much the same handle everywhere, as well as the same face for that handle. So, that's good. Which means when you see it, it's easy to know who it is. A very large digital footprint, so it would be easy to retroactively retrace my footsteps and see how I got to where I am today. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening.